Jolt, what? So why do people stop growing? Like, not physically, like us short people that just stop way too early, but I mean like in other ways in life. Like we stop learning, we stop getting better. Like at some point in life, most people just stop. And I don't understand. We want growth. We want to have what I call a growth mindset. A mindset that says, I always want to learn because I always want to improve. I want to keep getting better. I want to keep growing, a growth mindset. So over the last few weeks, we've been talking about some different things that stop us from growing. We talked about how sin, or things we do opposite of God, how sin stops us from growing. It gets in the way. We talked about how making excuses gets in the way. Like instead of learning and growing, I just make an excuse and go, no. And then last week, every parent's favorite, we talked about how whining and complaining stops us from growing. So we really need to stop whining and complaining. We really need to stop making excuses, and we need to stop sinning because it helps us to grow. Listen to what the Bible says in the book of Hebrews. Someone who lives on milk is still an infant and doesn't know how to do what is right. Now, this is a metaphor because everybody that drinks milk is not a baby, right? Or are they? Side note, I don't really like drinking milk because I'm not a baby cow. I'm a human. This is the Bible, the writer of Hebrews, saying we need to grow. When we meet Jesus, that is great, but then we need to learn and we need to grow. We don't want to stay spiritual babies that need spiritual milk. We want to grow. And I love how the writer of Hebrews points this out. When we grow, then we will know how to do what is right. And I want to do the right thing. So today, let's try and identify what are the things that stop us from growing. What stops you from growing? What stops me from growing? What is it for you? Is it making excuses? Is it whining and complaining? Is it being like, that's just too hard, I can't do that? Like, no, you can't do that yet because you need to learn and grow. Nothing wrong with not knowing how to do something yet. That's okay. This means you give an opportunity to grow. Growth mindset. We want to grow. We want to get better. What's stopping you? All right, we got to focus on growth. Boo, 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 boo.